There's fan favourite as always, as the crowd waits in anticipation as to what this match is going to be. Here is Bennett. Obviously, I've taken into account he does not know who he is facing tonight. Though it was the choice. And here is Bennett with Minus by his side. Oh, come on. Bennett still doesn't know who he is facing. That means that may even be some disadvantage on Bennett's part. Who will he be facing? These questions will be answered in a short few moments. His opponent. Oh, the crowd know it. I know it. Bennett knows it. Everyone here knows it. His opponent is Andy Baker. Andy Baker is Bennett's opponent. Tonight is full of surprises. Tonight, it's just incredible. Andy Baker.
Unbelievable, Dragon.
Unbelievable.
Andy Baker fighting on the junior show. And Bennett is going to have his hands full.
You can say that again. And the bell has been rung.
The match is underway.
Started. You gotta take into account, Bennett has only just found out it's Andy Baker's opponent. Well, that has to play into this match.
You've got to feel for Bennett. He can't have prepared. He didn't know who he was fighting. But at the same time, this is a wonderful moment for the RWA Junior Division.
It's a shocking moment. Oh, Andy Baker showing his experience ever since starting the RWA.
Well,
but can Bennett come back?
I don't think this is the way that Michael Minus expected this afternoon to go.
Absolutely.
Not only has he seen Explosion retain the RWA Juniors title, he saw Midnight, the young man that he said was guaranteed to win the Under-14s title, lose that match as well. And now his boy Bennett has been stuck in a match with Andy Baker.
And Andy Baker tricking Bennett. So far, Andy Baker's playing with him.
Well, Baker is a great talent, we all know that, but the thing is, he's got to be careful. He can't play or toy too much with Bennett. Bennett is a good wrestler.
Oh my!
And he was suckered in there.
That skill of Andy Baker.
And Bennett and Minus scurrying away. The question is, does Bennett have the heart for this fight? He doesn't need to go back into the ring. He could take a count-out defeat. That doesn't matter to him.
I don't think his accomplice tonight would be too happy with this.
I don't think the crowd would be happy. No, but of course Bennett didn't know who he was fighting. Minus is going to be GM again next month. If Bennett takes a count-out defeat right now, what does it matter to them for the future? It doesn't.
I have a feeling no matter the outcome of this match, the GM will have some certain idea.
Oh, believe me, Mike Minus will not miss this rest, and I worry for Des Robinson next month.
We saw how angry he was just sitting here.
Yes.
We had to enjoy his wrath.
Oh, indeed, he's not a happy person
He'll be
today.
everyone. And
nicely bridged out there by Bennett.
The smile of Andy Baker.
Reversing into the wrist lock.
Oh!
And
Dragged by
takes
the
him
hair
down.
to the ground. Goes for the pinfall. Two down for Bennett.
You know, Baker, he's bigger than Bennett, he's stronger than Bennett. Bennett, once again, like Explosion in that title match, is going to have to use his speed, he's going to have to use his agility, because if it comes to a pushing contest, Baker's got the strength.
And I'll say it again, it's not a pushing contest, this is a wrestling match. But you have to remember, this is a wrestling match with Andy Baker.
Well, I'll give you that one. It certainly wouldn't be the person Bennett would have handpicked. I know when I was in the ring, I didn't know who he was going to be facing.
No one did.
Bennett and Minus were just saying, you know, it'll be some kid. It'll just be some kid. I think everyone believed it'd be someone off the junior roster. maybe a tag team to even it up a little bit, because this is Des Robinson, of course. He's not going to give Bennett an easy ride.
Of course not.
So maybe he'd have had a handicap match. I don't think anyone expected Andy Baker to walk out right then.
I know my jaw certainly dropped.
Well, did you see the looks on the faces of Bennett and Minus?
It was, admittedly, it was priceless.
Yep, it's definitely a moment that's going to live on in the junior legacy. Nice reversal. Takes him down with the hip toss.
Wrestling of Andy Baker. Oh,
but takes a boot to the chest there. Over to
stomach.
stomach. And a neck breaker. Turns the tide. Quick cover. He could have him here. 1, 2. Kick out.
Bennett is going to want to end this match quickly. But now Bennett is on the offensive, keeping Andy Baker down.
He's doing very well at the moment.
Those shots to the face. Oh, and right to the back.
Well, Bennett, as you said, it did take him a couple of minutes to get into his game plan. That's only to be expected. He didn't know who he was going to be fighting. He had to decide as he came out how to play this. But Baker with the reversal.
Into a pin. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Down for Bennett. Oh!
Bennett once again back on the offense. I've got to say, I've been very, very impressed with Bennett in this match. He didn't know who he was going to fight. He's had to make up his strategy as he goes on the fly, and he's done very well.
Andy Baker has a track record a mile long of accomplishments here, and for Bennett to be able to face him, I would be intimidated if I was Bennett.
To be honest,
anyone would be.
Baker was very lucky there that Bennett didn't manage to get him over for the snapmare. Otherwise, that could have been it. As it was, he still got a 2 count out of that.
Crowd getting behind Andy Baker.
See, wearing down his opponent, cutting off the oxygen to Andy Baker's brain. And if you cut off the oxygen to the brain, nothing else can function. Blocked.
And right back at Bennett.
Baker,
to the face.
a little bit of time to clear the cobwebs and a big shot.
Vicious shot.
Oh, Bennett tried once again to catch him with the boot. Couldn't do it.
Oh!
Atomic drop into a roll up.
1, 2.
Bennett kicks out. I have to say it's been an excellent, really quite much more evenly contested match than I expected. Beautiful double knee to the face. Spinning elbow. And a flapjack. And Andy Baker
is getting pumped up.
Opening up. He's taking over on Bennett now.
He takes Bennett up.
And Bennett managed to fight out of that, and he did very well there, because that could have been curtains for Bennett right then. Maybe this time. Once again, Bennett does superbly there to fight out and gets Andy Baker into the turnbuckle. Rolls him up for the victory. He's got it! He had the tights, but he got him.
Shocking! Bennett has beaten Baker.
Is your winner, Bennett!
Andy Baker has been beaten by Bennett. Okay, Bennett.
Dragon, that's a shock. Bennett did superbly there. He really fought as well as he could, as strongly as he could. He got the shock victory over Andy Baker. He may have had the tights, but the fact is, he put together a game plan on the fly and took the win against the RWA's biggest star. That is one that will go down in the history books of the RWA Junior Division. Congratulations, Bennett.
The handshake. A well-deserved applause for Andy Baker. A stunning match.